If you're not making this next weekend, you're just wasting your time. Yeah, my name's Jim Pittenger of Bikers and Bakers. This is our biscuit shoulder bacon black-eyed gravy sandwich. I think it's probably the best one you're ever going to have. Red-eye gravy is traditionally just slices of country ham and coffee. I'm not sure if it's called red-eye because, you know, you're eating this stuff early in the morning and your eyes are still a little red. You want the coffee to wake up? Well, that sounds as good as anything to me, so I'm going with that one. I'm using shoulder bacon instead of ham. And kind of the difference is, you know, ham is almost always made, well, it is always made from the leg of that pig. Bacon can be made from the belly, from the shoulders, from the back, pretty much the cheeks, pretty much any place but the leg. That's the difference that we're going to go with today. So I'm just rendering this a little bit. There isn't a lot of fat coming off of these right now. And I don't want this thing to be just all coffee. So I've got a couple of other ingredients that I want to throw in it. This is bacon fat. And I'm sure you all save your bacon fat when you make bacon. This is some bone broth that I made up last week. So it's a little chicken bone broth. I just want there to be a little bit more that's going to mix with the coffee. And we'll reduce that down to where we get kind of a thick, syrupy kind of gravy. And throw in some bacon fat, maybe just like a teaspoon or two. Throw it in the coffee. On top of that, we're going to basically use the coffee to deglaze this pan. Get some of the bacon bits up off of the bottom of this. I'm going to add a little bit of this bone broth because I want there to be a bit more flavor than it's really just straight up coffee. Also going to add a pinch of sugar to this just because I'm trying to avoid a straight bitter tasting gravy here. I'm trying to get up all these parts. And we're just going to let this simmer a little bit until it thickens up. This is all it really takes to make red-eye gravy. So I'm just going to reduce it a little bit. And so basically you're just getting some drippings. It's kind of what we're looking for, drippings. So I love the effect I have of this gravy reducing right in front of me. It's a lot of work for like 2 tablespoons of gravy. All right, so starving. We've been working all morning making biscuits, shoulder bacon, this red-eye gravy, and I got to tell you, it's a lot of work for just a few drippings. It's delicious, but there isn't going to be a lot of it. Fortunately, it's also really strong, so you're not going to want a lot of it. Well, let's take a look and see what it looks like inside of these guys. And I'm just going to say, ooh, that's a pretty good-looking biscuit. Let's put some stuff on it. One thing I haven't mentioned is I made up a little sriracha mayo. I want to put a little bit of mayonnaise on this one, so just on the top. And this is just a spicy, citrusy mayo that I make up and keep in my fridge. And then we're just going to put some of this nice shoulder bacon. Did I just call it nice shoulder bacon? You can tell I've been watching a lot of really dumb cooking videos. We're going to honk some of this bacon on here and some of the fatty parts too. And then drippings, man. And it's black as night and strong as Arnold Schwarzenegger back in 1989. So some of those drippings, piece of tomato on there just to kind of smooth it out a little bit and to add a little bit of tartness to it or subtract a little tartness from it. This is going to be good, man. And this is the first sandwich of the day. Let's see if I can mow this thing down without making a super mess. Unlikely, but I'm going to do my best. Holy shit, that's just really a good combination of flavors, man. The biscuit, light, a little sweet. That red-eye gravy. Why am I talking with my mouth full? The red-eye gravy is so dark and tart and earthy, and it goes so good with this bacon. Oh my God, turn away. If you're not making this next weekend, you're just wasting your time. freaking love that. That's really good. You shall have one.